Hello and welcome everyone to Diablo 2 Resurrected Hardcore modded Javazon. All the words in all the right places. It is time for part 3. I think I accidentally labeled yesterday as part 1, which was an accident, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and throw some spears in the Black Marsh, shall we? We're still on players 5. We'll maintain that for Indariel and the Countess, then we'll go back to players 1 moving forward. So we need one more Ral Rune, I believe. We're trying to make a an Ancient's Pledge because our resistances are, I mean, they're doing okay, but Ancient's Pledge would just be better. But we just finished up with Hollow Knight doing the Path of Pain. That was pretty fun, given the name. Took 40 minutes, which I'm not too terribly upset about. I really don't need to be killing everything. Really, no reason to be doing that. Really, there's not a whole lot that can drop on in Act 1 normal Indariel, but still, we might get something decent. Who knows? But one thing that would definitely help would be a whole lot more levels. More skill points. We'll get there. I mean, we should level up, probably get about 10 levels between Act 3 and 5, so. Because we have to kill, you know, everything. So that kind of helps. But with each level, we get more beta. And that is important. I said I wanted to try doing 3 streams today, and it's going pretty well. It's been 6 hours. My throat is a little unhappy, for sure. Ite. You came right as the stream started. How you doing, man? It's good that we don't really have mana issues now. We might be. You never know. L and F, huh? That's just garbage. I was wondering why we're not doing any damage. I guess at some point I actually hit F2. We were doing Impale instead of Charge Strike. Things actually hurt me? Rude. Okay, get out of the way. Thank you. Why are we in normal? Because that's just as far as I've gone. We only beat Duriel last night. We didn't get much further than that. Unfortunately. But we should actually be able to get a bit further now. Assuming I don't mess up. Pretty big assumption. I was hoping I would get a couple more Ral runes, but we should find a few in Act 3 if we're lucky, so not that big of a deal. One thing, I don't do a whole lot of damage with my regular hit. Just my physical damage. Want a double Rowled Helm? Why is that? Shouldn't be needed. If I just do Ancient's Pledge, I'll be maxed out. Pretty sure Ancient's Pledge is the best shield I can do right now anyway, so might as well make it. That's a couple enemies in there, huh? Into Rhyme. What are the runes for Rhyme? Shield left. Well, that's simple enough. That would definitely be nice. Can't argue with that. Okay, let's get rid of you, because you're being annoying. And if all goes well, we don't have to worry about blocking. Everything just dies, right? Yeah, no. We're going to get hit a lot. Pretty sure I do fear you, so... Hey, look at that. The rail rune I needed. Damn. Alright, now we just need a 3-socket shield. Nope. Players 1, not 12. That's true. How much dex do I need for Ancient's... not Ancient's Pledge. For, Titans. Block would be nice. You're not wrong. Hey, Baconi. We're back. One socket. Alright. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but... I just haven't opened one. Okay. Instead of wasting time shopping, we're just going to grab it. 109. Oh, another stream. Yep. Stream number 3 for the day. And I can't use it for 2 more levels. I never did actually go to Act 3, did I? I accidentally put too many points into Vitality earlier yesterday. That was not supposed to happen, by the way. I was just distracted and clicking, and it all happened so fast. Another podcast room. Yes. That's it. I would like to actually do like a podcast with me and another person. Just got to get the other person, you know. One of these days. A jade figurine.
What would this bring from the right buyer?
I don't have any topics currently, but I'm sure something will come up eventually. It usually does. Right now, I just mostly want to not die. Well, I mean, I want to do something in person just because there's so many issues with doing it, you know, online via voice chat or Discord or anything like that, you know. No, just other people that have, hey, look, another 3-second one. Just other people who have similar, or not similar, but have either different ideas or just different experiences than me. They can talk on different subjects. It could actually create a pretty good discourse, you know. Because it's boring if everyone just thinks the same. Like, I've got some friends that are business-oriented, some that are finance-oriented. So, you know, it'd be nice to have a discussion, just kind of like open dialogue with them. You know, things they do to help make them be successful. You know, try to put information out there that helps people. The usual stuff. I mean, I eventually probably do like some gaming type stuff, just depending on the subject. You know, talk about what different games offer, that type of stuff. But I don't necessarily have a anything in mind. Oh, Bregus Kite Shield. Don't need it. Nope, I guess we're gonna use potions. When GTA 6 ever released, I hope it doesn't. So that game is just well, the GTA series is not something I am an advocate of. Like, if you want to say, oh, I enjoy the open world aspect and exploring, sure, but it does not promote good, healthy things in people. Like, there's no reason that people should be aiming to live that life. For 2-sided tower shield? Alright. It would be pretty hilarious. Okay, we don't need to go to the arachnid lair. Beep. Beep. Superior sight. I assume tower shield because of the much higher block rate that it has. Yeah, that's what I figured. I feel like people would lose their minds if GTA 6 never came out. No, sorry, studio's got to close down. Also, the thing is, like, it's just a pure microtransaction hell now. It's not, like, it's not focused on gameplay. It's just focused on things they can do to get money out of you. Like, that makes it not worth my time to ever play. Or one game that I would love to play that I won't, because I would be playing it for the story as well as the gameplay, would be Destiny 2. Because you can't get the story anymore because the story was released in season content that's no longer available. Yeah. I still need to play the new Spider-Man games. I haven't played those yet. These things are taking their sweet time to die, aren't they? Don't do that. No yellow bar. We do not approve of yellow bar. I played one of them. I don't remember which one it was. It was a long time ago. It was on the PS2. So, do with that as you will. I want to say it was PS2. May have been 3. So, unreliable narrator. Can't help you. You know what series I really enjoyed, and then it just kind of got too real? The Gran Turismo series. I want to say it was Gran Turismo 2 or 3 that was absolutely amazing. Then kind of went downhill after that. Like, yes, it is the ultimate racing simulator. You are correct. I want to go fast with cool cars. Like, I still enjoy the Need for Speed series and the Burnout series because they're just fun games. No, they're not realistic. I don't care. Oh, we can actually get maiden jeffs now? Nice. I was wondering when we'd be able to start getting our upgrades. Because right now we have 8 to 20 damage. Not exactly what I would call great. But we have an eyeball. Does that count? How do I do that? I know none of the crafting recipes. At all. And also, apparently, we're just going to stay poison forever. I was very confused. Like, how are my resistance so low? I have Ancient's Pledge. Yeah. But it's not equipped. Genius. That's where I'm smart sometimes. Soul PM rolled Angel. Oh, well. It's going to be a while before we can get a soul rune. We'll eventually get there. We just have to hope that things drop for us. Like that war scepter there. We have antlers. I guess if a white pair drops, I could always bring it to Charcy and have it imbued. That probably wouldn't be a terrible idea. But I typically try to save that for circlets, you know. Oh no, I feel like I have to sneeze. It'd be nice to be able to do 3 streams every day. I don't think I could actually pull it off. I'm gonna view the circle and get +1 paladin skills every time. That's how that goes. The only time that I won't get that is when I'm playing a paladin, of course. I think I get like 3 of them on the Necromancer. It's kind of ridiculous.
I'll put that to good use.
It's better than what you have now, so. Grab the jewels for crafting. Where was it? It was back here. We will add those to the stash. I don't think to pick them up. I do have quite a few in the stash, and if I get to the point where I'm, damn it, where I'm crafting, I'll grab some ones there as well. I need a tab that's like only jewels, only gems. But I need more More tabs for that. All right. 3 bolts. Yay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I could, forgot to summon those. Okay, so now it's at 34% pierce. Tier rune. Can never have too many tier runes. It costs a pretty penny to do that, doesn't it? Yeah, that could be pretty useful. I guess moving forward with our levels, we'll just put them into Lightning Fury. I have this itchy feeling in my nose like I have to sneeze, but it's not happening. It's getting really frustrating. Don't like that feeling at all. You may have to go through the method of making yourself sneeze. Pluck out a nose hair. Just like get right there. Get one of the ones near the front. Ooh, that's a good idea. Just have to find a set. Usually those drop like crazy, but not today. Come on. I'm somehow managing not to hit any hairs. I just want the feeling to go away. Please, for the love of God, sneeze. Make it stop. It's probably sawdust in my nose, actually. That would not surprise me. It's usually what it is. Be nice if I had a little bit of magic find as well, but nothing yet. I think I have a couple with cold at the moment that have resistances. I try not to keep them unless they also offer resistances because otherwise I'm gonna fill up my inventory very quickly. Case in point. I'll send down. I think my night bubble will be a precursor to learn about it. There you go. It's yarn. Not really getting any decent drops yet, are we? At least we're getting decent experience. There's that. How terrible do you think it'll go if I do the all champions run with 100x density? Pretty terribly. Like, we'll probably die a painful, horrible death. That's usually how it goes. Small shrimp. these linked together and I didn't realize it? Oh, damn it. No. Unlike that shortcut, didn't even realize. Yeah, so we're screwed, is what you're saying. It's rare I do that. Well, hey, ring mail. There we go. Hawk mail. No, that's spark. No. Dark glow. Honestly, I think I'm gonna put that on instead of. Yeah. It's not bad to have right now. Welcome back. Extra strong, extra fast, fanaticism, might, lower res, all at once. You know, the usuals. The further I can be away, the better. Boom. Only we could have a, you know, an infinity staff on him. Bone shield? Not what we're looking for. They don't like spectral hit. Don't know why I picked that up. But not surprising. You played Boneworks or Bone Lab? I have not. And narrow map tiles. Yeah, that's always a great way for me to die. I get trapped and then just blasted. Happens more than I would like to admit. I have not. I've pretty much played Super Hot and Beat Saber. That's about it. I did Fit XR. Played Blade and Sorcery once. About it. I want to say I tried Phasmophobia in VR. I don't remember. It sounds like something I would do. Just gotta find the good ones. People have been telling me that I need to try the Darth Vader games. That supposedly those were really awesome. I just have not bought them. One of those things. The other thing is, like, it's very rare for me to play a game not on stream nowadays. Like, I kind of feel bad when I do it. So it also discourages me from playing VR stuff because I can't really stream that at the moment. Things die pretty quickly in the Flare Jungle, which is nice. What type of game is it? Boop. Oh, pick something up. Best charm in the game right there, boy. One defense. And we'll hold on to that, I guess. Play sandbox, but they have their own story commands. Interesting. Catherine! Beloved campaign is absolutely horrible. That's not good. What makes it so bad? Longbow. None of the things we need so far. Like, at all. Come on, guys. Pile them. There's a bunch of side quests, not connection maps. Ah. Yeah, that I can see how that could be frustrating for sure. I never realized that the shamans were just two of the flares just sitting on top of each other, stacked. Another tier rune. Now that we don't really need them. Oh, stag bow. It'd be great if I was Boson, but I'm not. With a bit of reading, yeah. I don't know if I can do that. I've never read a day in my life, man. Might be above my pay grade. There we go. That's some good stats. Good resists. Now we can have 4 bolts. So it literally goes up by 1 bolt per level, like period. Does it cap out? Like I never paid that close attention to it. Man. I'm surprised it never got nerfed, because that's kind of really good. A broad axe, too bad I don't need it. You might actually play the campaign soon since you never completed it. I mean, not a bad idea to try it. Breaking the new headset that way, you know. We were so close on the Necromancer to being able to have a spirit shield. One of these days, we will get one. On a not paladin. No, it doesn't bust his skill. Yeah. That's understatement right there. Alright, which one is it? No, not the right one. But hey, we got a waypoint. We don't usually get those. Exactly. That's weird. Now I want you to imagine for a moment what this would look like if I didn't have a loot filter filtering out all the potions. What are we oofing? Because we ain't no oofing boofing berries over here, man. We might be, actually. It's a possibility, but I don't think we are. Beep. We booped him. YouTube? Oh, did it do something? Oh. That's just... I mean, Pale Ore is pretty important, man. Do more damage, you do more better. I really want to know what in that message made it go, yeah, we should censor that. Like, what made the filter unhappy? So, something that's really dumb. I have YouTube chat pulled up right here to my left, correct? Answer is yes, rhetorical question. Anyway, it's pulled up right here. It does not show me hidden messages. I have to have the YouTube app pulled up on a phone to see hidden messages. make that make sense. Probably thought like Pale was making fun of someone or something. If I had to guess. So funnily enough, it still doesn't pop up there. I don't really know what show does. Maybe if I refresh chat it would show up, but I'm not clicking out the window to refresh. Yeah, it's like even if you hit show, I don't know. I think they just do that to make people feel good. Give people the warm fuzzies, you know. I feel like it should, you know, but yeah, no. So on my desk, I actually have 2 phones and a laptop, another laptop, just for viewing chat whenever I multi-stream. Because otherwise, I will miss things. And that should not be needed. Really shouldn't. And then I also will have all the chat windows pulled up in a tabbed window as well. Should be able to clear rooms pretty quickly, I would think. Ah, it's 3 sockets. So close. The chance to block, 13%. Yeah, that checks out. Just keep throwing them in there. Eventually everything will die, right? Ooh, an amulet. Let's see what we get. And it's right there. Kinda sucks. It's just sending it up. Here. You can have it. I'm sure you will. Alright, let's see if we can start to find some decent stuff. It'd be nice if we could. Oh, there's dolls in here. Lovely. Didn't notice them. I typically notice them when they blow up in my face. Like that's the time most people notice them. Oh, you're dead? Damn shame, wasn't it? It's a lot of rare items just dropping. Can you keep doing that? But preferably of things that, you know, I could use and need. Be a real wizard if you did. And that was it. We are now out of monster. Damn. Sad now. I really don't like the whites nearly as much as the low carbs, but I need to burn through this this case that a friend bought me a while back, finally. That way it gets out of my house. I have so much monster in my house. I have probably like 90 cans worth currently. I'd have to go actually count, because I get 30 cans a month, and sometimes friends will buy me a case for helping them out with something, and that's always awesome when they do. Or, you know, sometimes I just don't drink one a day. It's rare, especially now that I stream daily. It's part of my morning routine. But there have been times in my life where you just can't get the blue low carbs for like 2 months. So I like having a stockpile of it. That's all I'm saying. That way I don't have to go without. Level 32. Yeah, see, we're getting some decent levels. We're already almost level 33. Oh, dang, what is it, dog? I forgot it's Mother's Day. Didn't get a gift for her. All the plans got in the way. Such a terrible song. So, of course, it's stuck in my head. Oh, we ran out of stamina. Okay. That doesn't usually happen. Probably shouldn't be throwing jabs at everything. You know what? We're gonna go back to town. I don't feel like dealing with that. You now speak to Ormus. Yeah, let me just toss these in the stash. Level 36 because it's 99 to attack rating. Weird. Damn, I forgot it too. The hell we got? Just make your way back up here. That's all. Man, seeing all of your resistances at 80, it's nice. The only thing better when they're at 95. It's very hard to get your resistances to 95 in hell, but it's doable. I don't remember what gear does it for you. I'm pretty sure 95 is the cap as well. You can't go up to 100, sadly. It'd be nice if you could. Become immune to an element. Lightning. Always lightning. Be the answer. Was there one? Oh shit. Did I miss it? Where? The magical one? Nice cold damage, but I was mainly looking for a white one to imbue, of course. Double small charm. Add them to the list then. Yeah, I'd seen a drop. I was like, well, it's magic. Don't care. You can grab them. Doesn't hurt. all of them missed. Still nothing of note. Man. Like, we had a pretty nice little drop window there for a minute, and then it just kind of went away. Just stopped happening. Bone shield. Imagine just making a shield out of the bones of your enemies. Ooh, hello. What are you? Probably nothing good, but... yeah, it's Nagel. Oh, come on, a 16? My dude. That's not even worth putting on. Ooh, yeah, it would be. Just gotta find that studded leather. Like, you could have at least given me 20. Come on. 16? Pretty sure the lowest is 15. I'll say the guy showed up eventually. Yeah, there. Is it? Oh, magic reduced by 3. We'll put it on. We'll get a little bit of magic find. I assume it's the mana after kill that's helping me, not my mana leech. Though we do have some. We have 7 of memory serves, right? Hey, Angelics. I'll take that. Herb. Yep, with each level, it's steadily getting more ridiculous. It's wonderful. Hey, there's another Ralvern. I have no idea why the loot filter goes crazy for Rals, but it does. Something about them. They must be using crafting or something. I mean, they are, but something important. Maiden Spear. Yeah, we can't throw that. Double axe. Alright, that's the end there. Little frogs. Little demon frogs. If I could get 3 pieces of Angelics, I would actually wear that just for the magic find. Because it's kind of ridiculous. The amount you get, was it 100 for 2 rings, amulet, and armor? It's a lot. Nope. But we have to find it is the issue. So if we find it, awesome. If not, oh well. But we got the armor to start with, so. Now, are we going to crash in the sewers? That's the real question. Throw all the spears. He eats my mana pool, that's for sure. Still nothing. I mean, it's comically just safer to kill everything than it is to like, try to go a certain path. Just keep killing everything along a path, then just turn around, do it in another path. Best way, in my opinion. Let me assume is in Upper Kuros, right? Not what I meant to do. All right, let's do this real quick. Yay, we don't need that. Wow, we don't need that one either. Damn. We'll hold on to that one. I'm gonna regret doing this later. I already know that, but that one. We'll hold on that one for the ice damage. Yeah, I mean, not terrible. Takes up a lot of space, though. With no other modifiers on it. Hey Levi, how's it going, man? Greetings. Damn, that's worth a lot. Okay. There, free up a lot of space. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully you're having a pretty good day. Exactly. Oh, hey, Detour. How you doing, man? It would help if I could hit things. Thank you. I'll just throw them into the abyss. 23, not what we need. Eventually we'll find where we need to go. It's almost non-stop. I work in the office, checking around on the phone, like working at home. Yeah, we're not going to talk about how late I would stay up playing Diablo 2 when I was a teenager. It was probably not healthy. By probably, I mean, it definitely wasn't. Damn it. Another Cathan, so let's hope for Angelics, and we would have had at least 2 pieces. But I always loved when I used to work in the office and like manager would see me watching YouTube or whatever, like, oh, you're not doing any work. Like, all my tasks are already done. So I'm just chilling until more work comes. Then I'll do that. and I'll still be watching YouTube as I do it. It really was. I made a pretty penny off of Diablo 3 during the real money auction house when that existed. But not really a fan of Diablo 3 or definitely not a 4. Jeez. 4 was not good. I still need to play it for the story. Eventually, one of these days. Do a playthrough of it, but ugh. It's funny how much Diablo 3 has changed since it came out. Okay, I would like for you guys not to be near me. Rude. Some brave dolls. Be happy that you did. I'll say that and be very nice about it. Is it? Ugh. That's the only thing that I want to play it for, because I do enjoy the story of Diablo 2 and 3. You're not missing out. It's terrible. Well, I say it's terrible. I haven't played it since release. Maybe they've done things to make it better. But this is Blizzard we're talking about, so probably not. Usually they just make things worse. Like, I was so excited for it. I bought it on release day, and then I was just so disappointed. Really? That's dumb. I mean, they're making a whole lot of money off of this, so I understand. But that just kind of rolls into yesterday's conversation of only doing things that get you money, right? Everything has to be that same model because that one thing made money. Like, no, let's not do that. Let's make good, engaging games. Keep the money makers, you know, doing their thing, but also have a team that works towards things that are not that exact same thing. I never got into Hearthstone. It did not interest me at all. I don't like them actually taking damage. Really pissed me off. Nothing. Yeah, right? Like, StarCraft was this wonderful franchise, and the story was amazing, and they just noped out of it. What happened there? Like, that's one of the, as weird as it is, I'm a large advocate for story, and you know, you'll never get a resolution to a lot of these stories. Oh, I played so much StarCraft. I'll be doing a StarCraft. Oh, nice. StarCraft 2 run eventually. And probably a StarCraft 1 remastered run as well. Story. Thank you for not killing me. I appreciate it. Yeah. Well, this one thing made money, so just keep doing that. Only that, nothing else but that, all the time. No. And like, they could have kept releasing different campaigns for StarCraft and charged like $5 and people would have bought them. And definitely made their money back and then some, you know. Quite a bit. Like, it had a dedicated enough fan base that they could have done that. But they were like, or, hear me out, I can't even say it, World of Warcraft. Yeah. Really? That's kind of impressive. I guess I need to do StarCraft 1, then StarCraft 2 story. I'd like to play, what was it, StarCraft Ghost? Or Nova? Nova. Nova was the main character of StarCraft Ghost. That was it was on the N64? Okay. Is this the one? Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I still need to play that because I'd probably enjoy that story. Gameplay I know is not StarCraft, but if I'm going for the story side, probably enjoy it. Very minute. Eh. Like, have you... Okay, I'm going to go full nerd here. Have you read any of the StarCraft books? Another angelic ring mail. Because the StarCraft story and lore is absolutely amazing. And the books just are wonderful. Same with the Diablo 2 books. Those are also just... I get 3 sagas now? Man. Those are also just great, wonderful books. They expand the lore in the world so much. Nope, he got stabbed in the face. Yeah, if you're going for gameplay, obviously the books aren't going to do anything for you, but if you're going for story, you want more, you want the world built out, like you can't get much better than that. Both Tiberian and Red Alert, just one of the best. So I've played a tiny bit of Red Alert. One of these days I'll have to get back and actually like go through them all. Like, I still have all of the StarCraft and Diablo books, as far as I know. Maybe more have come out in the last 10 years, but I didn't buy those. I don't really read anymore, though I may be doing so soon. I'm trying to get on with Amazon doing voiceovers for books, you know, like for Kindle books. So that'd be kind of neat. And then I will be reading lots of books. Probably nothing that I want to read, sadly. Generals, when did that one come out? If you want a fun glitch run, Red Alert has some hilarious glitches I've seen. You did indeed. I used to watch Games and Quick GDQ, and they had a nice Red Alert like speedrun slash glitch showathon or whatever they want to call it, and it was comedic for sure. But the cutscenes in Red Alert alone, like that makes it worth playing. This is somewhat controversial. I'm not sensitive at all. I think we learned yesterday I'm not sensitive in the slightest. There's nothing you can say that will offend me. If you can think of a name, I've been called it, it's fine. Hey, look, maiden javelins. I don't have enough decks. Bush area game checks out. About 10%, 90% gameplay. I mean, if gameplay is there, I can look past any story. Just saying, but if you get a mix of both, then I'm just a happy boy. You know? That's generals. All right. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to structure my streaming to be able to do multiple games in a day in a way that people can predict. It's just, it's difficult. And then there are days where I can't do multiple streams and all that fun stuff, so. If my internet was better, we'd be multi-streaming, but it is not. We're on Starlink now, because AT&T has just been absolute garbage lately. I'm actually going to be canceling. Yo, God. Canceling AT&T here soon. Not a fun one to step into. I have no idea which temple I need to go into. Just heads up. Don't. That's not a good time. We have a sabre. We have so much stuff in this room alone. Broadsword, okay. The worst part is, like, it's only a couple miles down the road, but they have not expanded to my neighborhood yet. Really hoping they do soon. I will happily pay the cost. Honestly, I had AT&T fiber at one of my last houses, and it was wonderful. I never had any complaints about it. Now, I have AT&T All-Fi, which is their 5G cellular modem, and it is okay. That is the best I will give it. Yeah, just like when I go to when I get to Act 5 and I go into the throne room, there is the potential of just dying once I do. There's a non-zero chance of it happening. Thankfully, it hasn't happened yet. I'm just waiting for it to happen on a character. Saw an announcement for Amazon Prime. Stargate. Really? They're bringing it back, huh? Which, I mean, that's great and all, but can we have new things instead of just the same things over and over? Like, we have nothing new anymore in this world, and it bothers me greatly. Like, quit just trying to nostalgia farm and ruin the things that we grew up loving. Let those stay where they are and come up with new ideas. Don't just keep rehashing. We don't need Lion King 47. You know, we don't need Moana 2. We don't need you get the idea. I can't think of, there's plenty. I don't keep up modern media. Now, like, continue on with the story. I'm not gonna object to for certain things, but I'd rather you come up with new stories, new ideas, new series, and flesh those worlds out instead of just the same thing over and over and over. And this is why I don't get Lama Sim's Tome. I have no idea where the hell this thing is. But I need it right now, is the issue. Anyways, +1 on journals, by the way. Let me know if you decide to play. I can do that. I'll have to look into it to eventually go through them. I want to do a Stargate Universe. It needs to be completed. It left some answers. See, like, I'd be fine with the closure of a story. That's fine. But not if they're going to revamp it and just bring it back anew. Yeah, no, I can't find it. I found the waypoint. Is Lama Sim's Tome in Upper Kuros or is it in Lower? That makes two of us. Currently, I'm watching the Gundam series, Wish from Mercury. I had to remember what the name was. And it's been, honestly, pretty decent. Not my favorite. That's what I expected. Yeah. I mean, I know what to expect from it. I've seen... I've never played it, but I assume it's like all the other Command & Conquer games, so. The destroyer is the main thing that would be different. Alright, we are amped. That's not ideal for here. I just need to hit something and then everything dies. Pretty much. It's amazing how well that works, actually. Alright, what would you recommend to imbue? The circlet or the maiden jabs? With our jabs currently having dual leech. Not terrible. Jav? Alright. Not a fan? I mean, I can understand that. It's not for everyone. I enjoyed Warcraft 3 more so than 1 and 2. But they were, for me, they were more StarCraft, essentially, if that makes sense. We have to deal with that later. Hey, I wasn't sure I'd actually gotten that. Ow. That's a weird sentence. All right. We lose some of our leech, but we'll 1 to jab skills. Can't argue with that. Still dealing with your on XCOM. Seems like I asked for my own punishment for playing XCOM UFO defense. Ooh, ow. I never got into the XCOM games, but I know they were not some of the easiest games, that's for sure. Alright, let's get to Mephi Boy. Ow. This is the other reason I can't play as much Diablo 2 as I probably like. Carpal tunnel will start to act up if I do. Very glad we have 80 res. Boop. Lost 2 countries in the same aliens. So, probably starting, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday following, I'll be starting Hyrule Warriors 3 on the Switch 2. Because I'm going to ask my brother to borrow his Switch 2 for a while. I will be playing a lot of that. I will probably be playing it daily. Not necessarily because I want to. I mean, I probably will, because I do enjoy my Warriors games. But because I'll be borrowing my brother's Switch, so I don't want to keep it for too long. Tell you one thing, I can feel the lack of mana leech. I have 2%, I think, for my boots. Hey, Turmoil, how's it going, man? Though, I could also do the alternative of, instead of streaming Hyrule Warriors 3, because I have a feeling it's not actually a very popular game to stream. I could be wrong. I could do an independent playthrough and upload the VODs. Where it would be... So, one thing I want to start doing, I don't know if anyone will watch it, but that's not the point, would be playthroughs of games, no camera, no commentary, like story playthroughs, if that makes sense, and upload those. For people who just want to get the story of a game, but not have to play it themselves, because we all have those games like, man, would love to know the story, but screw that game, not doing that. For me, that would be the Fallout series, 100%. Can't play those games. I hate them with every fiber of my being. Not a fan. But the story is wonderful. Okay, please don't run at me. I just can't do the gameplay. And same with like the Elder Scrolls games. Can't do them. Not my style. For the rest, due to the fact that I'm trying myself not to reload every time. There you go. I do not like the series. Cannot play the games. To me, I don't like them. The story is great. Cannot play them. Do not like that style. Same with Dragon Age. Nope. And I've been asked to play Veilguard. I probably won't, sadly. And Oblivion, Skyrim, wherever the latest one is also a great example of something I truly despise. How many times have they re-released Skyrim now? Or what, the 5th or 6th time? Make a new damn game. I don't want to see what it does. Yeah, that's not good. I did play Guild Wars. It was alright. Something about it was off to me. I don't remember what it was I didn't like. But there was something I was like, it's alright, but didn't do it for me. Didn't scratch the itch. You know? I never played Guild Wars 2. I heard it was wonderful. I got sidetracked Steel and then tried playing Guild Wars 2. Then became overwhelming. I know that feeling all too well. Trust me, that's how I feel about a lot of what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm playing 10 games at once, essentially. And it's very, very difficult for me because I have relatively severe ADHD. And I will hyper-focus on a game if I'm enjoying it. And I know that's not ideal for streaming. So that's why I have my Monday through Friday schedule. Well, should it? It's Friday, I get such a good durance. That's why I have my Monday through Friday stream schedule where I have different games I don't like that at all, required to play. It keeps me, it fixes that issue I have. I said it's something I know is a problem that I have, so I found a way to fix it. Can't do it. The story's great. I can guarantee I would love the story. Can't play it. Fable, can't do it. Again, great story, can't play it. Don't like it. Alright, time to poke Mephisto. Pokes are us. Boop, 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 boop. He's dead. Go away.
Success. But still, there's something not right.
Can it be 3 sockets already? I didn't think it could yet. In a circle. was it? It was back here? It was most sensitive. I played on Guild Wars going backwards on one map on hard mode to complete a certain title for 8 hours without sleep. That sounds about right, yeah. 1 second. There were times where I'd stay up playing StarCraft or Diablo 2 for literal days. Yeah. Sanders superstition. I should go do the Jade figurine quest. Let me do that real quick. And this is how we crash games. Plus, I think if I do Hyrule Warriors 3 off stream, just a story, my brother would enjoy that as well, because I know he's not a fan of those games, but he is a huge fan of the story. So he may watch that if I do it as a story stream. Did you die to it, Link? From the ashes of Culé, I have mixed for you a potion. Casino crabs, statistics, hone edge, house edge, and love averages, win losses. Whoa. I stay out of the gambling side of things, but I do buy a $20 scratch off every week. Hoping to maybe make money one of these days. My dad got $500 or $600 last week. That was kind of nice. We won 500 on one ticket, then 100 on the next one. Can't argue with that. I got that lucky when I first started doing it a year ago. I won 500 on like my first ticket. It was kind of nice, but that's rare. I'm just trying to get that million, then I'm good. Hit that million in the account, you never have to worry about it ever again. Bring in 10 grand a month off of that. As long as hyperinflation doesn't happen, we're set. I have 400 crab sample and my roll made 2100. Nice. I mean, I'm doing fairly well, but I'm not at the million yet. The funny thing is, like, I already live off of a relatively small amount. I don't know what I would do with 10,000 a month after my house is built. Which one of these days we will get to start on that. I just need $35,000 up front. Talking about hard, but I spell steal with him. Spell steal with a lot of enemies in the game. And the thing is, like, to build my house, it's going to cost me about $100,000 in total, when all is said and done. Honestly, not that bad. I just need the cost for the concrete and plumbing up front, because that's the only part that I really won't be doing, because I can't manage a 40 by 70 slab myself, and pay someone to do the roughing before the concrete's poured. Yeah. Like, I may not like it, but I live in a trailer. It's paid off. It's free. I have solar, so I don't have to worry about power. I have battery backup, all that fun stuff. I live a pretty content life. Like, I'm going to be building my own house. I just need to save up for it a little bit more. technically I could take the money and start building now, but I'd rather have cash in hand instead of doing a margin loan against my my stock portfolio. So, minor detail. Now, one thing to note is in about 1 month, the last 2 weeks of the year, I will not be streaming probably. I have a job that I'll be doing with a friend of mine. We're building a dock. Well, doing an extension on the dock for someone. Which is, I'll try to get maybe some nightly streams going, but I won't be available in the day. We'll be working sun up, sundown. And then I'll just try to stream at night during that time period. So you guys still have some streams going. But for essentially 7 to 12 days of work, it'll be, $5,000. I can't argue with that. It makes a very large dent towards the house fund. It's not even like it's hard work. It's just a tedious work. Nope. We crashed. We've not been making all that much power lately. The sun is not out for very long. Hi. I was just stretching, boy. That's all. It's honestly a little surprising it happened there.
Stay a while and listen.
What do you need?
Let's go stab Mephisto again, shall we? And since we have, since we had to start a new run, let's go do a stabbing. Yeah, second belt. However it's pronounced. I'd like to say that I'm not. I enjoy my video games. My projects I do aren't really all that, like the things that I would like to do aren't all that expensive. I don't, like my most expensive hobby would be my Gundam model kits. And right now I could afford to buy, 1 or 2 a month, but I don't. I did just buy a bunch of AliExpress because it was, well, AliExpress is super cheap. I'm like, man, let's try it. Let's see what we get. It wasn't even $100, it was $50. At least we needed, yeah, like I spend a lot of money on Wi-Fi as it is, so. Assuming you have health. Yeah, fortunately I have health insurance. I actually need to log into that and see what it's going to be this year. See if I need to adjust it all. Because government subsidies are going away. Another pair of Blood Fist. 103518. Toss those there. Never hurts to have a good pair of Blood Fist. That was not a good pair. But that's not the point. I'd like to point out, it did not save any of the map. That's rude. Ooh, full run. There we go. That's what's up. Hey, boys, start dropping those runes, baby. Log in after this and double check. Not sure how long I'm going to go tonight with this. We've already been an hour and a half, so I'm up to 7.5 hours today. Man, it's a lot of streaming. I need to check. I think I bought StarCraft Remastered. I need to verify that. Not positive if I do or not. If not, I need to buy that. And then Friday is still going to be Tales of Xillia. Now that I got it properly fixed and installed, like I should have done last Friday. With voices working. So it's funny, I installed the game, and it's like, oh, do you want to install the Japanese voice pack? I'm like, no, I have no need for that. They're like, all right, cool, you have no voices. What? What about the English? Nah, if you don't want Japanese, we're not giving you English. Sorry, piss off. Rude. So I had to reinstall it with the Japanese voice pack for me to get English voices. It was weird, but we go with it. But I'm looking forward to playing that as well. And then I also want to play some Disgaea games, or some Nipponichi software games, sorry. I do want to play the Disgaea series starting with 1, but that's going to be a whole, like, year-long event, I think. But I want to play The Witch and the Hundred Knight 1 and 2. I'm sure you guys have never heard of it. It's a very obscure game. It's very weird, because it's Nipponichi software, of course. But it's a fun little game. I was going to say it's wholesome. It is very much not wholesome. It is very dark and kind of crass. Nope. 3 sockets again. But I enjoy it. I've only been the first one. I own both 1 and 2, but I've never been the second one. So we need to fix that. And then I have to figure out how to play all of the Disgaea games on stream. Because I really don't want to have to hook up the PS2 to the computer. I mean, I would emulate at that point. I can emulate PS2 easily. It's the PS3. I think I can do PCS3X and do PS3, so that shouldn't be an issue. PS4 I can hook up easily. It's got, HDMI. I just don't want to have to get a capture card that has RCA to HDMI. Just a pain in the ass. Alright, well, we still have to find Iswell. Well, no, we found him when we get the quest icon, Really? I've never met anyone else that has it, that's even heard of it, let alone owns it. Do you like it? It's kind of like when I say Disgaea, most people have never heard of that, though. It's gotten a little more popular in recent time. Like the way I played. Well, you are one of the few. I've never met anyone else that has played the game, so thank you. I don't feel as weird now with it, but no, I'm going to play the game on stream, so hopefully maybe get it to a wider audience of people. I don't expect people to actually tune in for it, sadly, because it's such a weird game. The people that are going to tune in for it are the people who tune in for me and not for games. If I get any new subscribers from that game, I will be astounded. And I appreciate that. City of the Damned. Not sure when I'm going to start that yet, but it will be probably not too far off. because my Tuesday game, Final Fantasy Tactics, is almost done. I think I have maybe one more stream. Might be two, depending on how long I decide to make things take. You know, I can make it last 70 more streams if I wanted, but I'm trying to get through the story, not, you know, grind for perfection. We're not min-maxing. Thursday, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I probably have 1-2 at most streams left. So then it's time for a new game, though I did say I would be playing Pac-Man World Repack after I finish Will of the Wisps. So Thursdays will be Pac-Man World 1 and 2. I don't know how long those games are. I've never played them, but it's a request, so we're doing it. I can't imagine I won't enjoy them. You know, it's a collectathon. It's the N64 days. It seemed like Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64, which I also want to play again and maybe do 100-star on it. It could be fun. And 100% Banjo-Kazooie, and then play Banjo-Tooie. Essentially have Thursdays be the collectathon days, probably. Yeah. And then Fridays, we're playing Tales of Xillia. I really need to remember. That's going to be 60 hours, so that's going to be a long time. As I said, I'd like to start doing 2 games a day, every day. I just don't know, A, timing windows, and B, like what games I would do. It's still a learning thing. Like right now, the second streams are usually just a random game. Like lately, it's been Hollow Knight and Diablo 2. You know. Dragon Quest Heroes 2, but I think I'm dropping it. Probably can play it on my own. I might record it. I don't know. I'm just not really having that much fun with it, which is sad because I've been looking forward to that game. Because I really enjoyed Dragon Quest Heroes 1. They did not do a good job on the second one. Battle-wise. Like, the combat is just kind of meh. Not a fan, so. I do want to play Fire Emblem Heroes 2 again. Don't really care about 1 so much, but 2 was really fun. They did an excellent job on that, so I want to play that. I do want to play Hyrule Warriors 1 and 2 again. Those are very long games, especially 1. Like, 2 is pretty long, but you can sink over 150 hours into Hyrule Warriors 1. Ooh, hello. What do we get? Jab skills, 4% mana storm per hit. Yep, that's just better. I mean, I do have a list of games in my Discord. By the way, exclamation Discord if you want to join. Of games I want to play. Like, I want to play the Darksiders series, go through all those. I want to play through the Bomberman series again, just because they're fun. I want to play through a game that probably no one's heard of from the Super Nintendo days, Pirates of the Dark Water. It's a beat 'em up game. Really fun. I don't know if I ever beat it. And then alongside that, a Spider-Man game from the same era, also beat 'em up, Maximum Carnage. Army Men series? I'm not familiar with it. I want to play StarCraft 1 and 2, do the story on those. Warcraft 3. Maybe. Warcraft 1 and 2 have not been remade at any point, right? Because if so, I would do those as well. I'm not familiar. I didn't even know they had games. Huh. I'd have to look into those. What types of games are they? Green versus tan? Oh, I also want to play through all of Halo. I've only played, I think, Halo 1. All 3 sockets. I didn't realize that ethereals had a lower strength requirement. Interesting. Beep. Oh, they're varied? Huh. I didn't know there were Army Men games. Like, there's so many games I want to play in so little time. I want to start the new Digimon story game, but I have to buy it, and it's kind of expensive, so. That one's on the back burner for now, until I have $70 to just waste on a game. Because the thing is, like, I'm going to, like, I could be wrong, but I don't see that game bringing in a large audience to the point where I would get my $70 back. At least not this year. So that's something I have to be like cognizant of whenever it comes to like playing new games on the channel, quote unquote new, anything that I have to pay for. Because a lot of times the games aren't within the budget. So playing a lot of things that I already own helps tremendously. I don't really. Did you say Pirates of the Dark Order? I did. Do you just know all the games? Hold on. It's another one of those, like, no one's ever heard of games because it's from the 90s. And most of my audience is, younger. Being honest. No, I don't really have a channel for any games that I'd recommend. I just kind of play random stuff. I don't know. You're explaining as a variety streamer, so you should be fine. I mean, I'm going to play something even if it doesn't bring in any viewers. Most of my stuff comically does not. I play games because I enjoy them and I want to share them with people. So funnily enough, when I started playing Diablo 2 again, this time around, because I played it a year or two ago on the channel, I was like, well, I'm really craving some Diablo 2, so I'm going to play it. I don't care. The last time I played it, it literally had 0 viewers. When it comes to gaming content, the only person that I watch is Picaspery, and he does a lot of Pokemon stuff. But he also is very varied. That was a weird sense to say. Great, Eldrin. But I don't really recommend him anymore. He's doing a lot of VTuber shit, and I'm just not a fan of that part. I try to look past it. It's not the same as what he used to be, sadly. You kind of remember the cartoon, yes. I remember the cartoon, but it also had this really neat beat 'em up game. Very difficult, as most beat 'em ups are. Very fun. So, I will be playing that in the near future. Because why not? And then Maximum Carnage. Yeah, but when it comes to gaming content, like, I'm not going to play a game because it's popular, because people want me to. I'm going to play a game because I'm having fun and enjoying it. Which is why we don't play Minecraft. That works. I used to be a Diablo 2 streamer for 8 years at 20 to... Wow. That's impressive. Very expensive on eBay. I bet it is. I have the game sitting in a bin in my closet at my parents' house. But I'm going to be downloading the ROM for it and playing it through an emulator, because there's no chance in hell I'm going to try and hook up a Super Nintendo to my computer. Screw that. That sounds like a poor life choice. I would like to get back to where I can multi-stream again, but until my internet cooperates, I'm not going to. Because, you know, on the money side of things, YouTube pays me. I get paid up from Twitch once, like every 3-4 months. Ooh, 5 to strength. That's not bad either. I'm gonna keep both those. Damn. Honestly, I literally just play what I love. But then again, I play for 12 hours a day for years. I mean, I'm working up to it. I'm trying. Okay, I need B. I mean, I always just play wherever I want. I don't. Consistency is key, and I try to stick to that. There was a period of time where I was not as consistent, and now I've kind of buckled down and really focused on it. A lot of people don't respect my stream schedule, and it really, really irritates me that they don't. So it's something I've gotten better at. Going from 1 to 2 is, yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of the time, a lot of the games I play still, I only have maybe 5 viewers. It's fine. Hollow Knight was impressive. I think I saw like 17 or 19 CCV. That I was like, okay, that's awesome. Oh, Tower Shield. Diablo 2 has been doing wonderful. So even more incentive to play a game that I thoroughly enjoy. You know. Like when I play Pokemon Legends ZA, I get no viewers, and that's fine. And I think part of that is because it is a very popular game, and I am small. I understand completely. If I was not retired, I would not be able to do what I do. Because I can tell you right now, YouTube does not pay me enough to be doing this full time. D2 is staying on the channel. No worries there. Like, I've got quite a few still planned out. You know, I don't remember what the next one was. So after Javazon, we have another Javazon, where I actually will be using my own equipment. Assuming this one does not make it to through hell, which I don't see happening because I'm me. After that, I'll do another one where I will play with my equipment that I haven't stashed and all that. I might pre-farm for one. What was the other character that I wanted to play? Oh, the Psuedo. I think that'll be a fun one. And then playing as Mephisto, Diablo, and Bale should be pretty fun. So I've got a few runs still going. And then I want to start doing champions only runs, and that will be my nightmare. It won't go well. I'm gonna die so quickly. I may do another a mental druid for fun, because I feel like I've gotten a little bit better in understanding how to do 100x density to where I could actually play it effectively now. Because that was what that was the first thing I did, and it did not go well. Yeah, I retired 6 years ago, and I said I have a very modest lifestyle. It's not like I can do extravagant things with how I am. But part of that is I decided, well, I was going to be a DIY channel. Start a YouTube channel, share what I know with the world, and help other people save money. That's how the channel started. It's my favorite character. Like, they're difficult, but they're so fun. Plus, I like druids. I expected to go terribly. It's fine. But I wanted to share, like, the knowledge I had with the world. And then, as I started to realize, like, I can't keep this up because I'm running out of ideas. You know, amazing how that works. What? Eh. Fire res 75. Jesus, okay. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm going to keep that. like I was running out of ideas, and then ran into the issue of like, there are videos I'd like to make, but I can't afford to do them. Because here's the thing about DIY content. You have to have the stuff to do it. They do some pretty decent damage, especially now that with the expanded Synergies mod I have, it does pretty good. You'd be surprised. We'll have to play it one soon. You'll see. Killing things is never the issue. It's the fact that they like to be up close and personal is the issue, and then they die. Like the one video that I like to bring up the most is my DIY tiltable solar array video that I did. I needed to do that video because I needed to build a tiltable solar array. So, I needed a way to mount all my stuff. That video was $4,000. It's made me $7 maybe. It's not a very popular video. I was going to do better than it did, but yeah, it is what it is. It does really well. Hurricane is buffed a bit. Fire is buffed a ton. But it's just a matter of not dying when you get up close and personal. And then I've had like really weird videos that I'm like, all right, we'll do this because I've got no other ideas for content and I have to do this anyway. So let's just make a video real quick. Like the weirdest one was probably my how to balance a ceiling fan video. That has made me like $600. This was a quick throw together video. It wasn't supposed to be serious, but people love it. Or my how to fix a chewed up windowsill because some jerk behind me chewed it up. It has made me like $2,000. It's my most popular video. Wouldn't have thought that that was going to be the video that, you know, took off. All right, give me one quick moment for restroom break, Kirby. We're back. Oh yeah, you have no immunities, so fire should be instant. Exactly. But like, funnily enough, some of my Diablo 2 VODs have gotten more views than some of the videos I put legitimate time, effort, and energy into to make. Honestly, you're still doing fine. We're gonna keep you. Which, you know, I'm fine with that. I never thought like I would ever see thousands of views on any of my gaming content, but Diablo 2 has done that a few times now. Another odd one that brought in a lot of views was when I played 30XX, which is a Mega Man X style roguelite, which I need to play more of because I do enjoy it. I don't know what happened there, but I got... I can have, how many? Okay, I can have 4. Like one of those videos got like 8,000 views. I don't know what the algorithm decided on. But it was like, yo dog, we're just gonna promote this everywhere. Okay. And it did it for like 2 streams and then nothing. Which, you know, that's fair. But I have no idea what happened, like why it blew up. But yeah, also the no immunities thing makes you know, makes it kind of fun to play builds that you normally can't, you know? I'm still never gonna play a sorceress. I'm way too fragile. Way too fragile. Like, though, maybe I'll do like a frozen orb sorceress, because that could be pretty fun. But it's going to be so much clicking. But it does always make me laugh when I, put a bunch of time and effort into a video, like play with the editing, make it look really nice, and it gets 0 views. Like 100 views. And then I just throw together like a random thing on putting another one that's done really well is my DIY of how to install a water heater under a sink. And that video does great. I put no effort into that video. I really didn't. Like, it wasn't the easiest video to make because I was working under a sink and getting a camera in there is not fun. But like, I didn't do anything crazy. I don't even think I busted out an extra light for it. And that video was done wonderful. A lot of hatred because I didn't put a valve in it, pressure relief valve, which I just didn't feel like going to buy one. That was the issue. You should have one. If anything, Bowsork would be the play for this mod. What do you mean, Bowsork? Sork. How would that work? Oh, hey, we're getting experience again. Look at that. Curious, I'd be putting points into Charge Strike or just maybe put a couple more into Pierce now. Ravenclaw, Kukushikaku, or D-Machine. I'm confused how this build would even work. It has Fire Explosive Arrows mod and Pierce, yeah. But why would that make it good? I guess I don't understand how that works. I mean, obviously with Fire Mastery it would help increase the damage. Fire Mastery and enchant will multiply your damage. I mean, I just don't know how effective it would last. I guess Fire's Explosive Arrows could be kind of fun. I think I have that bow still. So we could try it, see what it does. I just have to not die. Okay, we're starting to get a lot more experience. Jeez. We will have to. Maybe we'll do that after the Javazon dies. You just have to remind me because I'm gonna definitely forget about that. But when I get back to town, I'll double check to see if I have the Fire's Explosive Arrows bow. I think I do. I don't think I got rid of it. And then, of course, I would have to eventually upgrade the bow. Do you know what the key recipe is for upgrading it to the next level? Is? Okay, this is doing amazing, by the way. Let us out! Help us! You need a way of strip light ideas for bedrooms that are... So funnily enough, I actually set up... I've had mine set up on Alexa because I have the Wise strip lights right now. I can totally do this, by the way. And I gave my Alexa to my mother because hers died on her. You know, it's like 8 years old. And so I came back, I'm like, hey, Alexa, turn on the bed lights. I'm like, wait, she's not here anymore. So I had to set up to work off of Siri instead. Don't do it. Thank you. You don't need to upgrade the bow since you're just focusing on elemental damage. Fair. I was thinking that if I upgrade the bow, you know, add a little bit more damage to it for the physical side. But yeah, I guess you're right there. You know, there must be 25 bedrooms in your neighborhood like that. I mean, just... They work well for accent lighting, you know. I use mine just to have a little bit of light under the, like, to light up underneath the bed in the room, so that way I don't have to turn on the big light. Because, in case you can't tell, there's a lot of light in this room. And I like lights. Actually, that's a video I still need to make, which is the DIY how to install recessed lights. The reason I haven't made that video is because I don't know how to make that video. Because I can't do it in my house. I don't have an attic. And I'm not going to go through the process for how to do it for people that don't have an attic because it's difficult. You have to use a wirefish. What? No. I guess I could, but okay, quit hitting me. Okay, is that actually the one? No. Picked up garbage along the way. But if I do the how to install recessed lights video, I think that'd be pretty neat. What I may do is build a tiny room replica and then just show it in that process. Give the viewer vote, obviously clear obscure. Oh, not even a question, man. About points into Pierce, you can wait on it a little, but honestly, besides armor, maybe a Javazon, you're only going to expect +4 from gear. So you're saying go up to +5. We're at 49% now. You really? So you would probably love the chaos that is my house. I wired up my house to be completely off-grid solar with battery backups, with inverters and all that fun stuff. I am probably also an electrician's nightmare. I try to keep it to code. I've thought about like going to trade school for both electricity and plumbing just for fun. Just to make sure I'm even more knowledgeable than I already am on it. Use old work things all the time. Oh man. So I was installing recessed lighting at a woman's house for her because this is during COVID. You know, she was one of the many people who, I'm sure you saw plenty of this, decided like, oh, I'm working from home now. I can just start all the renovations. And she started one in every single room of the house and got massively overwhelmed, like you do. And so I was helping her knock out a few projects because, you know, nothing else to do. I was retired at the time. And so I was helping people out for cheap. And I was up in her attic installing the recessed lighting. And I'm, you know, crawling around like I do. I don't have gloves on. Probably should. And I grabbed I didn't know, but I grabbed a wire. And it shocked the ever-living shit out of me. There was a flawless F. I missed it. Not only was it a wire, it was an aluminum wire that was definitely not supposed to be live. But it was. That was a fun time. Yeah, I'm not going to go back and find that. I don't know where it went. Are war jabs better than maiden jabs? Currently a high voltage linesman. Ooh. That's, man, I've been shocked way too many times. It's fine. As long as I don't shock myself with the Tesla or with my batteries in my garage, in my shed, I'm good. But yeah, damn aluminum wire still alive from when they rewired the house. God knows how many years ago. Shocked the ever-living shit out of me. Was not a good time. Okay, so I'll get the one Amazon. One time I was running a wire, a new line for a new shed I built, and I'm trying to force the wire up through the box, you know, and just kind of pulling around, not paying attention to where my hands are. Touch the bus bar. Woo! That was a fun one. Nah, that's too late. I'm not going back for it. I'll eventually find better stuff. So if I can make it to Nightmare Mephisto, that's the goal, you know, and farm him until I get Titans. Yeah, oh yeah, it was not a good time. Not at all. Don't recommend. Not too long ago, I was working in my shed, and this one's on me because I did not ground my battery inverter. I know. Well, it's grounded. No, it was grounded at this point. I had grounded it then. So I'm working on replacing a breaker for the solar panels because, you know, keep all the separations, all that fun stuff. And shutoffs, because you have to have the shutoffs for it. Code requires it. I'm replacing the breaker, and I'm leaning against the inverter, got my arm on it. Actually, right here is where the mark is. Leaning against it as I'm working on the solar panel breaker, and this is at night, so there should not have been power going through it. I shut off at the box and shut off at this breaker as well. It's a, you know, double redundancy. Somehow got the ever-living shit shocked out of me and burned flesh off. Don't know what happened to this day. Red farm for Razortail. That'd be Indarial for Razortail. I mean, I'm gonna farm both, but I'm gonna make a concerted effort to get this character to survive. So yeah, I've had a couple of bad ones to shock me over the years. You know, make mistakes, it happens. I'm still here to tell the tale. Learn, do as I say, not as I do type situation, you know. I just had to take a solar panel out of my array because the cellophane backing on it has cracked, or vinyl backing, wherever it is, and it started to burn through. And I learned with the last panel that happens to. Don't ask why I did this. It was not a good life choice. I did it. I had a solar panel that had an open wound on it. Like, arcing was happening. It was very warm. I was like, I wonder, will I get shocked if I touch this? By the way, the answer to that is hell yes, you will. Not my brightest moment. There's not, unless you count the inverter. The inverter has a capacitor. It's very dangerous. Yeah, that one, my whole arm went numb for a moment. I was like, ah, damn, because it was only 250 watts at 44 volts, 16 amps, I think it was. So it's not like it was crazy amounts of power, but it got me good, man. I've had multiple fireballs shoot at my face over the years. On one of my inverters, lightning struck it and went through, like, just fried the thing. It was a direct hit. No amount of grounding was going to save that, unfortunately. Even though, like, the ground isolator that I had blew, and it still killed it. I'm like, great. So I was like, oh, well, let's take it apart, replace all the MOSFETs in it, right? powered on. Fortunately, it is. It hurts. Replace all the MOSFETs. Now, I've learned over the years of playing with dangerous electronics. Don't stand in front of it when you turn it on. Ask me how I learned that one. So I'm standing to the side, and I hit the switch, and fireball shoots out of it. I'm like, oh shit. I go to turn it off. Second fireball shoots out of it from the other side. I'm like, mother of God, stop doing this. And kind of shut off. I'm like, all right, so apparently there was something else destroyed on the board besides just the MOSFETs. As I learned. I didn't meter every component on the board, you know, but the MOSFETs were very obviously blown. I'm like, well, let's start with that. No, they blew up again. Had my AC unit get struck by lightning. The 440 volt capacitor on it was dead, so I was like, all right, I'll replace that. Put the AC disconnect in. 440 volt capacitor shoots a fireball out of my face. Like, not fun. There's a ball of straight plasma flying at you. Don't recommend. Oh. I've had a lot of dumb things happen to me. When it comes to electricity. Super dangerous. Now, one thing that, like, I'll mess with electricity all day long. Like, for the most part, I do keep it safe, but I've had bad things happen. I will not touch or mess with gas. Screw that. Due to face-to-face contact. Whoa. Yeah, that's terrifying. My brother learned the small but very important lesson of arc welding with 400 volts. Give or take, maybe a little more. He touched the positive and negative terminals together on accident with a wrench, and half that wrench was gone. I don't understand. What is the relevance of this? Besides sounding mildly racist. Evil urn. Oh, yep, yeah, sure enough. It was evil. It does. Like, I laugh at them. I have a friend that whenever we do work together, the one I'll be actually working on the dock with, he will not touch electricity. Nope. He's like, I'll do a lot of dumb shit. I ain't doing that. I'm like, all right, I'll be the electrician. I've rewired this whole house. I've rewired a couple of my houses now over the years. Like I said, got the whole house set up on solar, set up a whole new sub panel for it. So, you know, standard 120, 220 stuff I can do all day. Getting to the 400s a little scary. But anytime I'm working on the inverters for the batteries, I am scared. Ooh, hotmail. Oh, I need to go to town apparently. Because if you mess with the batteries, you're going to die and it's going to hurt the whole time.
Yes. Stay a while and listen.
I don't get it. All right, all those charms gone. Oh. Probably should have kept that, actually. Ah. now that I actually have room for it. I did indeed. I'm out, everyone. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. You have a wonderful night. Take care. Now the question is, should I use it? Or should he use it? Like, the cannot be frozen would be nice. But I'm getting some good resistances from this. What? No. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. At least still get rhyme. Which I'm getting pretty close to, actually. Minus not being able to find a damn 2-socket tower shield. Can I merchant one? Like, buy one from anywhere, or no? Oh, well, hey, there's the shale. So shall it be said, so shall it be done. Die. Not an easy process. Sea level 16 in Act 3. Ugh. Okay. How kind of it. Shelthal Am, and that's armor. Shelthal 3. Really annoying that it just which merchant would be the best bet for that one? It censored shop 3-socket breastplate, by the way, because YouTube. I'm looking more at the chat window on screen and not the one on my phone. So I didn't see the message initially. Fair? Okay. When I have to go to town in a moment, we'll do that. That was nice. Unless one just wants to drop right here real quick for me. Getting all the experience, though, that's for sure. Demon head. Ew. Oh yeah, that's Ort Soul, isn't it? I should do that.
I can't carry anymore.
That's not what I thought it was. do this.
Not here.
All right. Do I already have one is the question. I did. $62.33. That one was $63.33. Yeah, about the same. All right, so
You're
excuse you. What? You don't get much better than that. I will take that. Not bad either. Right? That was my thought. Helps I go to the right area.
Thank all.
All right, let's talk to her first. Do I have one in the stash? No, another salve, but 2. Oh. Oh, look at that. Yep. And it's Ort Soul. Pretty sure it is. It's one of the few that I think I remember.
Blessings to you.
All right. Yes, okay. Port. Shale. Full.
I'll put that to good use.
Double tier helm. I think I already have a couple of these, yeah. All right, so now we have level 7 there, 63% chance. So what's that? +3 to all skills right now? We have 2 to critical strike as well. Damn. So on striking, does that also count like... I didn't talk to Mala, or whatever her name is. Does that count as each one goes, like, hits an enemy, or is it only on that initial hit? We're gonna see what we can get. It's amazing how much quicker this thing goes through the game now that we Now that we have where we're at, have Lightning Fury on each enemy with Pierce. So that could be pretty good. All right, what would you say? 5% chance to cast level 3 Chain Lightning with 1 mana after each kill, or 10% IAS and 4% mana stone per hit?
Oh, Neelathok's home away from home.
Mana Leech. All right. How did I lose 1 HP? I was at 600 a moment ago. Did I don't know. I thought that was 600 after I changed my gear. Maybe it wasn't. Also, we are now much, much stronger. So there's a possibility that I'll be proccing quite a few Valkyries. Get mana after each kill on a pair of gloves with the crafting recipe. All right. Speaking of. Yeah, damage definitely went up a hefty chunk. Ooh, Dolran. Nice. We didn't have to stand there too long. Like, the fact that we're still getting ridiculous amounts of experience is hilarious. It really is. Very slow to start and then gets kind of insane. I don't know if those are Valkyries that... my Valkyries or ones that are being summoned from Peace. I'll tell you one thing, I could definitely use a little bit more mana. Another Dolran. Look at that. Peace counts as my Valks. Well, I meant the ones that are being summoned, or if ones are being summoned, or if Peace is triggering more, you know? Okay. Exactly. I guess this would be the easiest way to tell. I just won't summon any. And the question is, how far back did we go? Well, I just wasn't sure if like any had actually been. Oh. I don't have any of my Dolrans. Okay. I just didn't know if they had actually been summoned currently. That makes sense. We'll see how long till we get one. In theory, every 50 enemies, we should get one. Like, I guess what I was asking was like, had any actually procced yet? As long as I keep that Grand Charm, I'm pretty happy right now. This is just gonna be my way of like saying when they actually proc, is all. Because I shouldn't necessarily need them right now, if all goes well. Like, Corpse Explosion Necro was doing well, but this is honestly doing better now. I'm honestly surprised we have not gotten any Velks yet. Bye, Moon Moon. Meh. It will only get better. Like, it's kind of astounding how well this whole combination works with the density. Like, at times, the density makes it easier. You can also just die very quickly. Minor detail. Which one of these guys? 19 per. Jesus, okay. Ooh, that's true. I forgot about that. Have we not had a single one spawn yet? %2 my ass. Some terrible RNG there for it. Because if it counts each enemy that it's hitting, like, that should be a lot. Oh, we got one. I just need 3 more. No, I think we have... Do we have 2? No, just 1. I don't know where she is. She's somewhere. All in due time, one will spawn.
I need mana.
Okay, let's do that. Sir, stop that. Level 45. We've gotten a lot of experience just off these dudes. Right, Talon. Like, it's astounding how much experience they've been giving. Alright, we have the army of Elks. Ideally, we need them to be spawned from peas because that's a much higher level, but we're getting there. I don't know if that was a teleport in or a cast. Clear out that whole section. I mean, ideally we want them to overwrite. Because they are much higher level than mine then. And they still get full synergies, right?
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, I keep clicking on things I do not want to pick up. Stop that. Sure. Since we're here. This is just fun to do. Hi, bye. Bye, Shank. And then take out this little group. Quick, easy, dirty experience, you know. The Ancient's Way. Chance to block is 15% currently. Oh, slowly. Level 21, huh? Didn't realize that gun charge strike that high. Huh. Just a little bit. I mean, back when I used to play in Battle.net, I had quite a few Javazons over the years. Griffin's Eye, Diadem, all that fun stuff. But you never, like... This is a completely different experience in my book, you know? You don't normally get to experience this type of power. We'll call it. Our goal is to beat Bale, and then we'll end things there. Oh, that's not where we need to be. Like, I don't want to drop my Geo into the fountain. You get a soul shard for your mana at 3,000 Geo. In the Cal level, that's it. Like, this is all of the mortal realm, you know? Like, it's good to feel it in places besides just the Cal level. All right, let's go to Area Summit.
Fabled home of the
1, 2, 3. No level. Half a level at level 46. Checks out. Oh. Beautiful. And then next time we stream, Diablo 2, which I think don't know. We'll see if I play tomorrow. I might. But yeah, we're gonna start off with Ori and Will of the Wisps, and then do a midday stream. Then maybe something a little later. And if we do the little later, it'd be Diablo 2. Because I prefer to keep Diablo 2 like this time frame. I think it's a nicer time for it. Milbriga's War Scepter. Yes. So I'd like to... Like, the ideal thing for me would be like a 9 a.m. stream, a noon stream, and like a 2 p.m. or a 3 p.m. stream, or a 4 p.m. stream. And each one go for about 3 hours each. That's the goal. It just doesn't always work. 65 set points ready to go into things. Pretty nice amount of Pierce there. Alright, waypoint or... Okay, got the waypoint. Now where is level 3? Like the fact that it's just able to clear a whole room. Well, we have a skill shrine. So that helps a little bit. Oh yeah, that puts it at 9. Checks out. It is indeed, yep. Well, with +2 skills. So if I get 2 more skills, I'm set.
I can't carry anymore.
Damn it. The worst part is I can't really do cows because they crash the game. I guess I could set it to like maybe 5x density and do cows. That could be fun, I guess. Or 10. But 100 crashes the game almost every time. Fair enough. Okay, I should be this way then. We can always respec if need be if I end up going, too high at any point. Yeah, so tomorrow, Ori and Will of the Wisps. I don't know what I want to do for my second game yet. I have to figure that out. Throws, you're essentially Titan's purpose obsolete. Well, I mean, all the things they offer is wonderful. Really? Like, just as a rare javelin? I'm honestly surprised by that. Another Ral rune. Yeah, magic slash crafted. Interesting. Was not aware of that. Alright, let's not die to these jerks. Toss her out there. Let her get attacked. All right. Giant Strix is the best in slot. Really? Those are the next level up from Titans, right? That's easy. Let me do something about this real quick before I beat Bale. I have a lot of Grand Charms. That's a weird one. Oh, yep. Yeah, I can see why then. Yeah, but those are like what, level 72 or something for item level to drop. Yeah, it was decent. Because it had no other effects, I didn't necessarily want to hold on to it. Like if it was 14 life with resistance, I would have kept it. But. Now the 14 all res one I got, that just stays period. How'd you not get hit? One more level into Lightning Fury and it'll be maxed out. You survived, huh? Alright, Bale time. Do you think we can win? I think we might lose. That's optimistic. It is. I know. And Bale's dead.
Here is truly done.
Yeah, that's planned. Charge Strike, then I'm not too sure what I'll be doing after that. Because there's really no other synergies. Alright, let's take out Mephisto and then I'm calling it there. Oh, hello. I have the Etlich. Yep, that's good. And Quiglaws. Or, not Quiglaws. 29, really? Yeah. Poor Mephisto. Didn't stand a chance there. I mean, they're not great chance cards, but still. Really? Wow. All right. Well, with that said, we've been going for almost 3 hours here. We'll start Nightmare probably tomorrow night and go from there. So I appreciate your help, man. Yeah, I think we'll be able to keep going quite a ways as long as I manage not to do dumb things. So as always, if you guys like the content I'm putting out, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all new content that comes out. Until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day and or night. Bye-bye.